Hi everyone, I'm PJ Gambino Gaming, and this is the first time that I'm going live on YouTube. Basically today, I have a special video for you guys. I have been watching a lot of YouTube videos, and I want to expand on the content I bring to you guys within the channel. Today is very special. It's my first live broadcast, as I'm saying. I'm just moving the camera. And today I'm going to be giving you guys my opinion on every Pokemon that is in the official canon for the 7 generations of Pokemon that there are. I've seen a lot of people do this. I've seen the Aurea Garden, M&J TV, Pokevids have done this. It's a topic, and it's something that has been done before, but I'm going to put my own little twist on it. And excuse me as I adjust. I'm going to just move my... I apologize for my phone quality and everything else because I don't have much of a setup. I do, however, have Hawaiian Punch, so there's that. Today I'm going to be giving you guys my opinion on every single Pokemon that Game Freak has made and is a thing. So if you guys want to go down and in the comments below and tell me what your favorite Pokemon is and what you think about certain Pokemon, that'd be great. That'd be awesome, wouldn't it? So without further ado, we're going to start off with Generation 1. The first Pokemon in the Pokedex, Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur is a grass starter Pokemon, and personally, I never liked it. I always picked Squirtle because Squirtle Squad, obviously. A whole lot of Squirtle Squad stuff. I liked Bulbasaur competitively when it came to Generation 6. I got one in a Wonder Trade. It was actually a shiny. In Pokemon X. So, you know, I trained it, leveled it up, got the Venusaurite, and I don't know. I feel like Bulbasaur is the least popular of the three, and that it's a cute little guy, a little dinosaur plant thing. I like it, but definitely not as much as I like other Pokemon. Now its evolution, Ivysaur. Aesthetically, not the most appealing Pokemon in my opinion. I personally believe that the Pokemon, you know, it shows that, you know, the mid evolutions of this generation really do show like the awkward teenage phase, because usually from levels 16 to about 32 to 36, depending on the Pokemon, that's the, you know, 32 to 36, you know, it's like your teenage young adult years. You know, it really goes to show with Ivysaur, because Ivysaur, in my opinion, is just kind of an awkward-looking Pokemon. Like, the bulb is kind of there, but it's not all the way sprouted, and it's like it looks unfinished. So, that brings us to Venusaur, the evolution to Ivysaur, and the final evolution of the Bulbasaur line. Venusaur, I think it's pretty cool looking. It's like this giant dinosaur. It's got like a palm tree with these beautiful flowers on the back. I think it looks really nice. Mega Venusaur just has more flowers, and that's literally it. It has like an extra flower on its head and like vines on the fucking like tree back there. Oh, by the way, I kind of cuss a lot. I don't mean to, so just know that. But yeah, that brings us to the end of the first family of Pokemon. Now the next Pokemon that is on our list is Charmander. Charmander, cute, adorable little fire lizard guy. I figured out that in Generation 1 they had a difficulty system, and that if you wanted to go through the game the easiest, you'd pick Bulbasaur, but nobody picked Bulbasaur. And then the medium was Squirtle, because, you know, you have the rock gym. That makes it easy for Bulbasaur and Squirtle because water and grass are good against rock types. And then you got Charmander here, who is a fire type. And fire types are actually, if you don't know, now you know that they are actually weak to rock types and water types. And the first two gyms in the Kanto games, Red, Blue, Yellow, and Green, are Cerulean and Pewter, but mix those two around because it's Pewter then Cerulean. With Brock and Misty respectively, each using rock and water Pokemon, it is effectively more difficult to start the game with a Charmander. Now, I remember playing Pokemon... Which one did I get? I had Red. Well, I mean, I've played all of them, but as a kid, I played Red. And I ended up using Charmander one time, and I immediately regretted it. Switched right back to Squirtle. Um, and you know, it's definitely a learning curve. It's definitely a difficult Pokemon to start off with in the first generation, but it's cute, adorable, and I think that, you know, it really does, like, it really grows on you as a Pokemon, except to that one guy in the anime who kind of abandoned it. What a dick, am I right? Charmeleon. Now, Charmeleon, my opinion on Charmeleon changed when I watched the anime, because as a kid I thought it was hilarious because he would always like be a dick to Ash, right? But as an adult, and like as someone who like would train a Pokemon, it's so messed up. Like, Charmeleon and Charizard were like such an ass to Ash, but Ash literally saved its life when it was a Charmander. Like, he could have easily just been like, "Oh well, like the Charmander's about to die, and I can't, Moggle, what do I do, Moggle? It's a flying Uso." Like, I don't know. I would have done the same thing Ash did, personally. That's because the kind of trainer I am. But he had every right to just say, "No, forget that Pokemon. I don't have to help it out." But no, he helped it out, and then once it evolved, it became a huge dick to him. Like, why? Why? Like, that's kind of like the vibe I get from Charmeleon. Even on Pokemon Snap, he's just like kind of like chilling there for a second, then he just like dips off real quick. He's like, "Forget y'all. Y'all not gonna." Well, then again, in Pokemon Snap, you do kind of, to get Charizard and get a picture of him, you have to put the Charmeleon in a volcano. Oh my god. Wouldn't that kill it? Or is it because it's a fire type, it wouldn't kill it? I don't understand how that works. Leave that in the comment section below if there's a theory or if there's anything you know about that. Let me know what your opinions on that. Now, my thoughts on Charizard. Overrated. Overhyped. The one starter Pokemon out of the 6 starter Pokemon that got a Mega Evolution to get 2 Mega Evolutions. Now, I've seen some concept art for a Mega Blastoise, and they definitely should have gave him more than one. I feel like Blastoise, Venusaur, Blaziken, Swampert, and Sceptile, especially Swampert and Sceptile, like, they got shafted like really bad Gen 6. I feel like Pokemon kind of now wants us to forget that Generation 6 happened because of the backlash they got, how Charizard has 2 Mega Evolutions and everyone else only got 1, and then the Mega Evolution theory and this and that. It's like really dark and messed up and whatnot. But anyway, Charizard, I think it's pretty cool. I just think it's fucked up how it's not a dragon. Like, how are you not a dragon? You look like a dragon, bro. Like, you're not a dragon, though. I don't get it. Like, it makes no sense to me. Mega Charizard X, I think looks really cool aesthetically. It finally looks more like a dragon. It's got like the blue flames coming out, and as you guys know, if you guys know more about science, blue flames are actually the hottest flame, from what I'm aware. If there's a hotter flame color, let me know in the comment section below. But from what I'm aware, that is the hottest like flame. Like, there's like yellow, orange, red, and like the different shades and colors of it. But once it becomes blue, it's like the hottest thing. Unless it's like white hot, that's where they get white hot. Is there white fire? I don't know. Charizard Y. Mega Charizard Y. I like this one better. I feel like it should not have retained the fire flying type and should have gotten the fire dragon type. And I I think it's better competitively. It's definitely the faster of the two, but I think it's all right. It's a good Pokemon. Squirtle. I'm kind of biased towards Squirtle, so if you guys don't like Squirtle, I'm sorry, you suck. Uh, I'm playing. But I think Squirtle is one of the cutest Pokemon that has ever been made. I love Squirtle. If Pokemon were real, I would go find a Squirtle, and I would not stop until I had a Squirtle. I would go through every gym. I would go through everything, every route, every patch of grass, every ocean, every river, every route, however you want to pronounce it. Doesn't bother me. You live your life. Until I would find a Squirtle. That is what I would do. I love Squirtle. Now, is it a squirrel turtle or a squirt turtle? I'm watching you, Game Freak. We know. We know. Now, as I was saying with the other two starters, you can really tell that Wartortle is kind of like the mid evolution. It's just kind of it's got this weird ear things coming out. I don't know what the hell that's all about. Or the tail, why it just like turns white. Like I don't. They say like Wartortle could live to like 1,000 years old. So how am. Hey, how's it going? I'm live again. Yay! Sorry about that, folks. I'm still getting used to this. This video is gonna be trash. Anyway, Blastoise. We're just because War Turtle. It's a Pokemon. It's a turtle. It does things. Has has turtle in its name. It's not even a turtle. It's a tortoise. They just change it from a Squirtle to from a turtle to a tortoise because water. I guess. It's an alright Pokemon. Blastoise. I love Blastoise. I named my first Blastoise Horchata. If you aren't familiar with Horchata, I'm sorry, your life sucks. Ding. Anyway, Horchata is basically like this rice water with like cinnamon and sugar, and it's just wonderful. It sounds stupid, but it's like huge amongst like Hispanic people, and even people who have been put on to horchata. They know, you know. So horchata boys, all day, every day. Caterpillar, I think it's all right. It's it's a caterpillar. It's caterpie. It's a caterpillar. It's it's a thing. Metapod, I like its shiny version because it reminds me of a Cheeto. That may just because I'm fat. Butterfree, I like Butterfree. I really loved the anime where there was like that one Butterfree that was pink and it ended up not even being a shiny Butterfree. It was just like one of those Pokemon like when they were on the islands and all those Pokemon were pink for because reasons. I think it's because there was like berries or something that were on the island. Is that it? I think that was it. I don't know. Anyway, Butterfree, I like. I think it's a cute little Pokemon. I like that. I like the theory that Venonat and Venomoth, their family line and evolutionary line, were supposed to be like supposedly switched sometime during development with the Caterpie line. That's I just think it looks cool. Either way, a caterpillar going into a moth makes no sense. Neither does a gnat into a moth. They're completely different things. But video games, Logic, Japan. Weedle. I think Weedle's pretty good. It's alright. Another little worm guy. Kakuna. I I don't know. It's a cocoon. What more really can I say? It's okay. It's alright. Beedrill. Beedrill's pretty dope. I don't know if you guys know, but in the Pokedex it says that Beedrill is 5'7". For the record, I'm engaged. Thank you all for supporting that. And my fiance is 5'3", and she comes up to like right here on me. So like Beedrill would be like that. So fuck that. A 5'7" B. That is ridiculous. I'm gonna need a lot of raid for this thing. Forget that. Pidgey. Pidgey's the next one. Um, I don't know. It's kind of bland. It's just a bird. That's literally all it is. There's no gimmick. There's no nothing to it. It's just a small bird. It's the small bird Pokemon, or is it the tiny bird Pokemon? I don't know. Uh, I'm sorry. My cat is kind of right here. He's kind of chilling. Pidgeotto. Pidgeotto, though, is a different story. I have a love-hate relationship with Pidgeotto because when I was younger, like the internet wasn't really like as widely available, and we didn't have like smartphones. We couldn't just Google anything we wanted to know, and Pidgeotto, I thought evolved at level like 30 or like 32. So I was like, I bet. So I got to level 30, and it was still Pidgeotto. Then I got level 32, and it was still a Pidgeotto. And I'm sitting here in gold, like what do I, what? How does one even evolve this thing? And then level 36, after all that grinding and stuff, I must have been. Critique City at least in trying to like beat people, and it was just not. I was just like, why? Why is this happening to me? Why is this a thing? So that's my beef with Pidgeotto. Other than that, I think it's a cool as a Pokemon. Sorry if I was interrupted right now. I'm sorry. I'm doing a live video. Um, and then Pidgeot, I think it's pretty cool. It's like kind of like the swole bro. It's got like the hair. I used to have my hair kind of like Pidgeot. It was like, you see how my hair is right now? It was actually like longer, and I had it like blonde and stuff. Like, I reminded myself of Pidgeot. Rattata, it's purple rat. It's really all you got to say about it. It's like not much. It's kind of bland, lame. Raticate, um, I think Raticate has like ADHD or something. I don't know if you've like paid attention to like its Gen 6 and 7 sprites, but it's kind of just like not sitting still and shit. Like he just looks all confused and whatnot. And basically, I think it's a good Pokemon. I've never used him competitively. I don't think anyone's used him competitively, but that's beside the point. Excuse me. Oh, jeez, excuse me. Spearow and Fearow, I have the same opinion on. They're just like alternate versions of like Pidgey and Pidgeotto, just without the awkward middle phase. Um, I enjoy them, and respectively, they're both decent Pokemon. I feel that they're just not really shown a lot of love because there are a lot of bird type, like bird Pokemon, bird based Pokemon that are just better and then more popular and are just, like I said, better in battle. And if I don't, I'm not gonna talk about Alolan forms right now. I'm gonna wait till the end for that, or I might just even do a separate video. I'm not even sure how I'm going to format any of this. I don't think before I do things. Anyway, um, Ekans, snake spelled backwards, fun fact. Purple snake, I think it's alright. It's not really intimidating, and it's kind of looks a little derpy, like, I think that's just because of the way it was portrayed in the anime, and that's, like, my biggest medium of Pokemon as a child, because I didn't have a Game Boy, like, until I got older, and, like, the Advanced SP had already come out, but I had just got the Game Boy Color, you know what I'm saying? Um, so yeah, Ekans I think it's a good Pokemon. Like it does like it has that intimidating factor because it's a snake and people do have like a genuine fear of snakes. But I don't find it very scary. Now, Arbok on the other hand is extremely intimidating. I believe it even boasts the ability intimidate. Um I just wish it was stronger. I wish it was like a more competitive friendly Pokemon. Um, I like though how in every region, if you've noticed it, and Game Freak has confirmed this, every region the pattern that's on Arbok's hood, because Arbok is based on a King Cobra, and the King Cobra has a pattern. It's like hoods like this and shit. It has like patterns right here, and here's its face, and it's just like yeah, it has a different pattern for every region that it's found in. I think that's really cool. Like they come up with like different designs and stuff. Um, Now we're gonna go to the mascot Pikachu. Pikachu. I have a love-hate relationship with this Pokemon as well because on one hand, I had a copy of Pokemon Yellow as a kid. I had started off with the Pikachu, then eventually got all the starters, kept them all on my team, then threw on hell, who did I use? I think it was Rhydon and Electabuzz because I liked Electabuzz. No, Zapdos. I'm sorry. At one point I was running an Electabuzz, but no. Anyway, my opinion on Pikachu personally, I think it's a good Pokemon. I think it's like cute, adorable, and obviously it's like people like it because it's been the mascot of Pokemon for like 20 years now. So that's a thing. Raichu, I feel is like extremely underappreciated. Like definitely a great Pokemon. In my opinion, personally, I think it's a good Pokemon. I used a Raichu in what was it? Fuck me. I think it was. I think I eventually did run. I did evolve my Pikachu to a Raichu because I wanted to fill my decks because that's kind of I'm a completionist. I wanted to fill the decks. So yeah, I think that's what I did. So I used Raichu. So I was thinking because at the end I ended up not using him on my team because Giovanni has a ground type, gym setup. Um, so then we're gonna move on to Sandshrew. Sandshrew is a cute little armadillo guy. I think he's adorable. He's great. Sandslash, armadillo, more spikes on the back. Spikes are cool. It's really really cool looking Pokemon. I just wish that it was like a stronger Pokemon. Nidoran. We'll just go. I'm just gonna go through these. Male and I'm gonna go for the female, then the male, because that's how they have it set up in the national decks. Nidoran female. I think it's all right. It's cute, adorable little guy, a little girl. Nidorina. It's kind of awkward and ugly looking, in my opinion. Nidoqueen. I think to me, Nidoqueen is special because when I was younger, they had the Burger King keychains that you'd get with like a value meal or a Happy Meal, whatever they called them back in the day. And to this day, I still have it. I just don't know exactly where it is. And my mom gave it to me, and so it means a lot to me. On the male side, Nidoran, I think it's actually kind of like it's kind of cute, but kind of ugly. It's like one of those things where like it's like when you've been married for 40 years. Like, yeah, that was a thing, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? Well, obviously, I'm not even 40, so I wouldn't know what it's like to be married 40 years. I don't know what it's like to be married yet. And welcome to this live broadcast if you're just joining now. I'm giving my opinion on every single Pokemon that is in the first generation, and the next 6 videos will be the following generations. I'm just giving a little in-depth view of my opinion of these Pokemon. If you have anything that you feel is necessary to talk about in the comment section, please feel free to just go ahead and drop a comment down below. I'm not exactly sure how to work this because I'm using my mobile phone to record this right now, and this is a live stream. This is a live video. I don't know how to view comments. I don't know how to do all that. Maybe if I press this button, it won't do something stupid. Ah, I did something stupid. Yep, I did something. Nope, I'm not touching things. All right, okay. I just gotta pick you up really quick and then turn the brightness back up on my laptop. There we go. Here we are. Merry Christmas. Happy Hallelujah. There. Oh, there's my beautiful face. Ding. Anyway, we're talking about the Nidoran male line. Nidoran male, I feel like it's cute and ugly at the same time. Like, Nidorino, I feel like Nidorino's kind of badass. He's got like those big ass spikes going down, and unlike Nidorina, his female counterpart, Nidorino is still quadpetal. I believe that's the correct term and the correct phrase to use, while Nidorina is bipedal, meaning Nidorina stands on her hind legs and Nidorino is still on all fours. I think that's pretty cool, like another way to just differentiate the Pokemon. But alike with Nidoqueen, Nidoking is a Pokemon that stands on 2 feet. Nidoking, in my opinion, is like, he's dope. And I honestly, that's like the first thing. I think of Nidoking, I think of badass. Like, homie's like short. He's a Nidoking in according to the Pokedex, is actually the same height as Beedrill. So think about that. You have if you've watched any of the Godzilla movies, you probably recognize Destroya. That's who Nidoking reminds me of, really. So you have this Godzilla monster looking guy being the same height as a bee. That's got to be one tall ass bee, dude. That's crazy. Okay, I'm done with Beedrill. Beedrill freaks me out. Anyway, Clefairy, I think it's lame. Like, lame. Just lame. Like, they're like, yeah, we got to come up with something, I guess. Just, pink ball, give him brown ears. Fuck it. Do something. And Clefable, I think is pretty dope. All on the other hand, I've actually seen some pretty strategic Clefable or Clefable, some shit. I don't know. I've actually seen some pretty strategic Clefable teams. Queef teams. I've seen Queef teams, yes. Where he just sweeps just the entire team. It's ridiculous. Like, it's a huge setup. It's a huge process. It's redonkulous. Vulpix, I think is adorable. I think one of the cutest Pokemon on this generation. Ninetales, I love the lore behind it, where if you touch one of the tails, you're cursed for 1,000 years or some shit like that. Also think makes me think of Naruto because of the nine-tailed fox. Naruto's pretty decent, I guess. Jigglypuff, I think Jigglypuff's cute but annoying. I'd hate to run into one in real life because the second you stop giving it attention, it's gonna like start singing, and then next thing you know, you're asleep with I feel like in real life, like Jigglypuff would draw a dick on someone's face. Like I feel like he wouldn't even care. Like he would give no fucks. Like he would just draw dicks everywhere. I I don't know. That's just how. At least my Jigglypuff would, or he would like. I don't know if Jigglypuff was from the hood. He'd like draw gang signs and shit on people's faces or something. Um, Wigglytuff is fucking. I don't. I'm looking at the picture right now, and I don't know what to tell you guys. It's just it's a thing. Uh, it's definitely a thing. It's definitely a Pokemon. Yeah. That's my opinion on it. Is that it's a thing. It's a Pokemon. It's there. There. Zubat. Cancer. Uh, no, not really. I think Zubat is a good Pokemon to level up with. You know what I'm saying? Like you go through a cave, you get Zubats everywhere. Everyone always complains, "Oh, there's so many Zubats. There's so many Zubats. There's so many." Yeah, but if you're trying to train up your Geodude, just hit the motherfucker with a rock throw or something like that, or a rock slide. You're trying to train up a Pokemon that, or even your Pikachu, hit him with a Thunder Shock. You know, you can train up your Pokemon with these Zubat, and people complain about it. And I'm like, it's an easy Pokemon. It's weak and it's easy. Like it's grind bait basically. Golbat, fucking scary. That's my opinion on it. Is it's scary as shit. Have you seen this thing? It is definitely quite the intimidating Pokemon. I would not want to run into one of those things. Its jaw would just like eat me. I'd be like, well, huh, that I have to fuck. Fuck, I'm done. I'll see you guys later. It's over. Like it would just be over with. Like over with. Um, Oddish, I think it's pretty dope. I think it's pretty funny. It's called the Weed Pokemon. Gloom. Gloom looks like it took advantage of its predecessor's name, definitely. And Vileplume, I think it's pretty dope. I like the fungus that it's based off of, and I feel like the petals on it look eerily similar to one of the Pokemon we're about to talk about. Paris is the next Pokemon on the Dex. I think it's just kind of lame. I think it's weird. It's like a bug crab thing. I don't know. Parasect. Now this is what I was talking about. Vileplume. I think that the petals or whatever those things are that are on Vileplume, they look really similar to the mushroom that is on the back of Parasect that was grown from one of the two of the mushrooms that were on Paris that caused it to become the zombified Pokemon. If you read the Pokedex entry for Parasect, it'll tell you that it's not in control of itself. It's the mushroom that has completely taken over the Pokemon. And that's really scary. That's a really scary symbiotic relationship. That's fucked up. Venonat, I think it's adorable. Venomoth, it's just kind of there. It's a Pokemon. You hit it with a flamethrower. Uh, no, I think Venomoth's alright. It's an okay Pokemon. Diglett, I think it's a cute little adorable Pokemon. Doug Trio, I feel like is super lazy. It's just 3 Diglets. So yeah. Meowth, I think Meowth is pretty funny. The one that can talk in the anime. I think Meowth is a good Pokemon in general. They hit with that payday, you get extra pay when you beat people in the battle, and you could always use the monies in the worlds of the Pokemon where a potion is what, like $200, but you can go to this care center and get all of your Pokemon completely healed for free. You feel me? So like, I don't know. Persian, I think is just adorable. As a cat owner, and my cat's kind of over here, it's just kind of breaking kayfabe or whatever. But oh, I can zoom in. Wow, I didn't even know that. Ready? There he is. Look at the handsome boy. His eyes are scary. Alright, I'm never, never doing that again. Okay. So, um, okay. Well, here, I'm gonna spicing this up a little bit. We're gonna have a dance party. Dance parties are nice. Is this it or is that it? Where's the dance party? Yeah, there we go. Dance party. Okay. I like dance parties. Dance parties are nice. No, it's not letting me. I don't know. It's being weird. Okay. Anyway, um, where was I? Oh, Persian. Um, I think Giovanni's Persian is pretty cute. It's adorable. It's a nice little Pokemon. Um, Psyduck, it's hilarious. It's adorable. It's also really annoying. It's kind of like me. Golduck. Golduck's pretty dope. I think he's a boss. He just like his pose. He's just kind of like this and shit. Like he's always on the prowl, like on the move. Like he's ready to get it going and get it cracking at any point time necessary. Like he is ready to throw hands, just like our next Pokemon, Mankey. And these monkey Pokemon have serious anger issues. Like I could be a Primeape at this point. Like Primeape, it's really sad because like this Pokemon is just so angry at all times, and then it just dies. Like it's like so depressing. Like poor Primeape. Like oh my goodness. Like I know it'd probably like hit me with a cross chop or something, but I just want to hold it. I'm just like it's okay, man. You can get help for these things. You don't have to be angry. Oh, poor Primeape. Poor Primeape. But moving on to Growlithe, I think Growlithe's adorable. Like it would be cool, but also like a pain in the ass to own one, because like if it burped or like hiccuped or something and like set the house on fire, I'd be like really pissed. But at the same time, it's cute, so I'd be like, bruh, okay, whatever. Anyway, uh, Arcanine. I think Arcanine is one of the most majestic and beautiful Pokemon that has ever graced a video game, like has ever been a part of like the cutest thing ever, basically, in my opinion. um I like I like it a lot. I love Arcanine. Arcanine holds like a special place in my heart, right next to Rapidash. Poliwag, I think it's adorable. I think it's cute. Poliwhirl, he's cool. I like his like voice in that anime, in the anime. Do you know the way? In the anime. I think it's dope. I think Poliwrath needs to lay off the steroids because homie's like super swole for no reason. And I feel like Abra's pretty cool. The next Pokemon on the list here, Abra's pretty dope. So Abra's got that going for it. And yeah, Abra was one of the most annoying Pokemon that I had known and had tried to catch many, many times when I was playing Gold and Crystal. And boy, was it a pain to catch. Jeez. And basically, the next one would be Kadabra. Kadabra is, in my opinion, a good Pokemon. I think it's pretty cool looking. I like the fact it's got like it's got spoons now. It's got a spoon, like for Y. So I don't. That's like a curious thing. And then Alakazam. I feel like I feel like the Abra line has like another ulterior like hidden meaning where it's like the more spoons it has, it's like hungry for power because knowledge is power. You know what I'm saying? It Alakazam has an IQ of over 5,000 according to the national dex. Um, and then it's Mega Evolution. Did I miss any Mega Evolutions, by the way? Fuck me. I wasn't even paying attention. I don't think so. No. I'm going back up and just checking and see if I missed any Megas. Oh, Mega Pidgeot. I think Mega Pidgeot is actually like really lame. It's just Pidgeot, but like more colors. And Mega Beedrill, though. Mega Beedrill, I feel, is a huge improvement on Beedrill. It looks way more intimidating. It looks way more like a badass Pokemon. Like the Pokemon we knew it could have been. Mega Alakazam. This thing must be ridiculously smart. Like I can't even comprehend the IQ of this Pokemon because if you know what, we could do the math. If Alakazam has two spoons and its IQ is 5,000, that means Alakazam's Mega Evolution, Mega Alakazam, has an IQ of over 9,000. 1,250 to be exact, because if you take the spoon and then it's like 2,500, and then 2,500 and 2,500 and 2,500 and 2,500. It's like 5 and 5. That makes 10,000, right? Yeah, 10,000. Shit, I'm terrible at math. 10,000. Then so yeah, 12,500. Like I said, yeah, confirmed. Miyamoto confirmed this for me. Anyway, Machop, I think he like skipped leg day. I think he needs to go back to the gym, really focus on his shit, and get his shit together. Machop, I think is pretty swole. He's pretty cool, and I like the belt they gave him, and I like how they keep it on Machamp, and I like Machamp because he reminds me of Goro from Mortal Kombat. I think it's pretty dope. We are almost at the halfway point, and this video is like 40 fucking minutes long. Jesus. Bellsprout, I think it's pretty basic. It's just a plant. Weeping Bell, as this Victory Bell, I find it quite intimidating. Tentacool, it's kind of alright. It's there. Tentacruel, I think it's of water type in Gen 1. I'm a water type person. Like that's just if I were to run a gym, I'd run a water type gym. I'll talk about that in another video. That's for another day. Geodude, definitely one of the better Pokemon to catch towards the beginning. Just because it's a better counter later on in the game for the gyms you got to fight. Same thing with like Graveler and Golem. I think Graveler like looks like a proper evolution for Geodude, but then I don't know where the hell they were thinking like Golem. Like I mean, yeah, it's like a rock, so I guess, and I could see like the body of Graveler becoming like Golem, and I don't know. It's weird. Ponyta, adorable. Rapidash, majestic AF. Slowpoke, derpy. Mega Slowbro, I think is just quite the oddity. It's literally the Slowbro tail eating Slowbro. Okay, that's a thing. Magnemite, it's literally a magnet. Magneton, it's literally three magnets. Farfetch'd, it's a little bird. That's nice. The duo, I think is kind of interesting. It's a two-headed bird that can't fly, but it can run fast as shit. Dodrio is pretty dope. I like Dodrio. Seal's nice. Seal Team 6, that's a joke. Seal is adorable, fluffy. Dugong is majestic AF as well. Grimer, um, that shit Power Rangers and its movie in 1995. It looks like Ivan Ooze's spit. And Muck looks like a giant pile of Ivan Ooze's spit. Shelter, I think, is pretty alright, and then it evolving into Cloyster makes no sense to me. Like the complete orientation of the the shell like changes from like horizontal to a vertical, or from vertical to I don't know, dude. Fucking weird. Ghastly, I feel like they were coming up with their design, and they were just like, okay, make the eyes bigger and draw a circle around it, and you have a brand new Pokemon. Great. Don't know where it got hands from to become Haunter. Haunter's pretty dope. Gengar, one of my favorite all-time Pokemon of all, out of every generation. I think he's really good. I think he's dope. He's scary. He's got a nice little backstory. Wonderful. Great Pokemon. Onyx. Um, I think Onyx is pretty dope. It's just I wish they would have kind of delved more into the Crystal Onyx in the anime, or maybe the new anime, Sun and Moon anime or whatever they're calling it, uh, have the crystal onyx, or maybe like there is a theory that the onyx that we saw being the crystal onyx was actually an onyx about to evolve into steelix. So that's cool. Drowsy, it's really bland and kind of just ugly. Hypno, I'm afraid of it. It can like kidnap children and whatnot. Krabby, it's literally just a crab. Like I don't get it. Kingler, it's just a crab with one claw that's bigger than another one. Voltorb, it's lazy as fuck. Like it's just a with eyes. An Electrode is just an upside down Pokeball with eyes. Execute is literally, guys, Execute is literally just a bunch of eggs. It is just a bunch of fuck it, this is a Pokemon. Executor, on the other hand, makes sense when it comes to breeding and making new Execute because the Executor, like the little coconut things, fall down and become Execute. Works. Um, I love Cubone. Cubone's story is tragic as fuck. I know I've been using AF and trying not to swear, but fuck Game Freak. Like, this is a children's game. Why does Cubone wear the skull of its deceased mother and cry? Literally becoming the prey of Pokemon because it cries so loud and weeps so much. Give me fuck. Marowak, the Pokemon's depressing. Like it dies after either birthing Cubone or is there only one Cubone? I are one Marowak? Is that I don't know because like it's the one Cubone. Like Rocket killed its mom. They're making it seem like that's the last Cubone because like does that happen to every Cubone? Like does every Marowak get murdered? Like I don't like how, Hitmonlee reminds me of Piccolo, kind of, because he's kind of there, and he has like stretch limbs, so that's the thing. I like Hitmonchan, he's alright. Lickitung, trash. Coughing, also not literal trash. I feel extremely bad for it. Just like grew another fucking head out of nowhere. Rhyhorn, I think it's dope. I think he's a badass Pokemon. Rhydon's definitely a bad. Rhydon is like one of the only, if not the rock and ground type that can use the move. On a Rhydon that had Surf, it would have Fire Blast, Thunderbolt, and can Rhydon learn Ice Beam? I don't want to seem like a liar. I feel like it was Ice Beam. I'm almost positive it was Ice Beam. It ran some kind of crazy shit where it had none of the moves of its own typing, but just wrecked everything. Chansey, I think it's alright. It's a good Pokemon. Horsey's cute. Seadra is like he's pretty dope. Dude, Sea King's kind of derp is actually really cool, and I like the whole thing where there's a theory where it's like not from Earth. Same with Starmie. It's literally like star you like this and like this, only like this. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Starmie, whatever. Mr. Mime, creepy as fuck. Waste of a spot in the first generation, in my opinion. Scyther, dope, badass. I remember when I was playing Pokemon Go and I saw my first Scyther, I nearly pissed myself because I was just like, oh yeah. And Jinx, uh, yeah, from the to being called Nicki Minaj, I don't know. Jinx just kind of has like a shit run in Pokemon. I don't know. It just kind of gets shit on a lot. Electabuzz is dope. It's like really cool. I like it. I remember playing Pokemon Snap and you had to like hit the Electabuzz a certain amount of times. I think something to like next stage, and I fighting with that Charmander, like they were picking on it, and then it becomes like the Charmeleon, and it's just like fuck all you guys, no. And then the two Magmar were like fighting each other, like that was they get Magmortar, and the same with Electabuzz. I feel like once the evolutions came out, They were just like, we don't got to worry about these guys anymore. So that's the thing. I was like, kind of disappointed in. Excuse me. Our next Pokemon here is Pinsir. There's a bug type Pokemon. I think Pinsir is just it's just terrifying. Like I would not want to run into one of these bastards. Mega Pinsir. You gave it wings. It fly and kill you now. Why give it wings? Ah. Tauros. I think Tauros is cool. Tauros is alright. Magikarp's lame. I like its Golden. Gyarados, one of the most ferocious, badass Pokemon ever. I love it. Lapras, one of the most cute, adorable. So much. I can't even. I'm gushing over it. Ditto. I fear for Ditto because basically it's a breed slave. Yeah. Fucking sucks. I mean, at least it gets laid all the time, so it's got that going for it. Eevee. I feel like it's fascinating Pokemon. It's got what? It's a Sorry, my mouth's dry. Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon, Umbreon, Espeon, Glaceon, Leafeon, and Sylveon, Sliveon, Slavion. I don't fucking care. So it has 8 potential evolutionary paths. That is crazy. That is the most out of any Pokemon from what I'm aware. Unless I'm gonna call you on your. Let me go to Porygon. Porygon's pretty cool. It's like a man-made Pokemon. I feel like that's like they should not create Genesect. And Star, pretty cool fossil type Pokemon. Like they're not fossil. I just don't like how um except like in this generation water. It gives it a 4 times effective weakness to grass, which really blows because grass is kind of common in Gen 1. At least from what I played in my um Omastar is pretty cool. Omanite, praise Lord Helix, as NJ's Pokevid said. Kabuto on top to kind of give it the facade like this is it, but it's like, nah, son, check this. Kabutops, I think Kabutops is like he's like seriously one of the dopest, most badass Pokemon ever. Like runs around, he's like a shellfish head. He's got like sights and shit. He's just like, and really cool. I love dinosaurs. I love my favorite subspecies of dinosaurs. Snorlax, like it's in my and my fiance holds a special place in my heart. Arctic, I think is my least favorite of the three, and I'm gonna do the and Moltres Fire. Yeah, there was like a mod on I believe it was X or Y, or it might have been a Mega Ruby or Alpha Sapphire. I'm not exactly sure, but basically they had it where like Moltres did not have the flames, and he's just literally a chicken. But Zapdos, the coolest in my opinion, the birds. You see, you got Moltres, which is super effective against Articuno. It's not super effective against Zapdos because it's super effective against ice. Now with Zapdos, you have on because of their flying types, so it just makes it even better. Here, quick time to thank you guys. This is one of my longest videos. I'm still figuring out how to work all this actually. So here's another effect. And another one. These are lame. Dance party. Okay. Dratini and Dragonair. One's a little bit bluer, and Dratini's a Dratini. Dragonair is majestic. Dragonite's badass or derpy, depending on the depiction on which Dragonite it is. and of Mewtwo. Mewtwo is one of the most savage Pokemon to have ever been made, ever been created. Pun intended, because it was created by scientists in the game and created by Game Freak. Oh, I totally forgot about Mega Gyarados. Mega Gyarados reminds me of an angry lobster. That's all I have to say about Mega Gyarados, honestly. But yeah, Mewtwo really dope. Oh, Mega Kangaskhan. I like what they did with that there. How they had where he could. Hi guys, so sorry about that. My phone that I'm actually recording off of was overheating and still is really hot. Oh, geez. So sorry if you guys were watching and I just disappeared for no reason or however this works. I'm not sure. This is my first live stream, so I know not to do that again. We only had three more Pokemon left to discuss. Mewtwo, like I said, one of the most badass Pokemon, Mewtwo. Um, and X. Mewtwo X, I think, is alright. It's a nice little twist on it. I didn't really like it. I had X and Y, and I traded in X just because I needed money. So I played through Y all the way and finished Y and got Mewtwo, the Mewtwo Night Y, and instantly fell in love with Mewtwo Y. I think Mewtwo Y looks so majestic, but also like such a psycho and badass. Like it's just like chilling there. Like I can end your life at any moment. I think it's a good Pokemon. And without further ado, our last Pokemon of this generation, and the last Pokemon in this video, Mew. Mew being the ancestor of all Pokemon, technically being one of the first Pokemon. I don't know how the Mew and Arceus debate works out. If you guys have an opinion on that, please leave that in the comment section below. But I think Mew is just so cute, so adorable, and highly underrated. Like, how has Mew not been available in Pokemon Go yet? Like, get on that, Niantic. This has been PJ Gambino Gaming. I almost said my rap name. You guys might as well check out my SoundCloud. You know, I might as well plug that. So go on SoundCloud, look up OG Quailang. That's me. And if you're coming from SoundCloud, hi, I'm PJ Gambino Gaming. This has been PJ Gambino Gaming. I am on a whole lot of Squirtle Squad stuff. And today we'll just begin the first live stream, and the next subsequent streams hopefully will be better. I might have a guest on the rest of them. I don't know how it's going to work, the format in which I'm going to use it, and you know how I'm going to do future videos. If you guys have any comments or anything to say, anything you know, help me improve my brand and continue to make wonderful content for you guys. I know for the last year or so that I've only been doing gameplay. I have never delved into live streaming, whether it be a video game, you know, with my, I don't know how to do that with the camera. I don't have the PlayStation camera. I'm going to set up a Patreon. I'm going to set up a GoFundMe, a PayPal. Maybe you guys can donate towards the channel, and I'll be able to bring you even more content, better quality content, and turn on the light so you all can see the way. All right, this has been PJ Gambino Gaming. I thank you all. Have a great time. Have a great day. Have a great 2018, and I hope to see you guys soon. Peace.